Hello everyone, this is Sanjay, Assistant Professor from Management Department, Ratnam College of Arts and Science. So today we will be focusing on the topic like financial awareness. So most of the peoples, when it comes to India, there are most of the peoples who like to invest their money and they doesn't know where to get into their investment. Mostly they will be focusing on the golds or they will be focusing on the insurance. So we will briefly get into what are the things that we can get into concentration so that we can have a better investment plan. Yeah, first I would like to highlight a quote that is said by Mr. Warren Buffett, the person who is here. So he said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. This is the quote that has been made by Mr. Warren Buffett, who has been very popular for making investments. So we can have such type of inspirations. So how can we make money even when we was sleeping? So there are only two types where we can make money while we are sleeping. So that is of marketing, another one is of financial development. So the second thing I would like to highlight here is Mr. Elon Musk is lost nearly $15.2 billion just by a tweet. So how does he loses so much of money just by making a Twitter tweet? So this is something related with the share markets and the things that most common people doesn't understand. So we are going to focus on those things. When we come to the pandemic situations, it was like each and every worker who has been working for so long, they have been losing a lot of money and they were being questioned about their life. So they have been migrated from north to south or some places, and when it comes to the richest of richest persons, they will be getting a lot of money even in this pandemic. The research says that the most of the persons who have been richest persons were getting about 10 to 15% hike on their net worth. So how does this happens? So most commonly the investment we think is of mostly of golds, deposits, provident funds and stock markets and mutual funds. Mostly the common peoples will get into golds, deposits and provident funds and never get into things like stocks and mutual funds. There will be a lot of advertisements regarding these mutual funds, but there is not a lot of awareness when it comes to these type of things. Particularly when we say about those applications that has been getting into engagement during this pandemic situations, they are like saying stock market is just like a game. It is not like a game, it is a lot of things that has to be taken in analysis, right. So first of all we will say what is about the investment in gold. So we will get into an detailed research that has been made. The Indian housewives holds 11% of the whole world's gold. So it is the gold level that has been greater than the reserves of USA, IMF, the Indian International Monetary Fund and Switzerland and Germany combined. So we guys are getting mostly into the particularly about the Indians, we are so much concentrated about the golds. Apart from that, we make deposits which will be about 9%. The highest number of returns that the deposits can give us is about 9%, and most of the people who have been working has been opened about a provident fund account and they will be making some deposits regarding that. This mostly gets into like these also will never make a better opportunity to make your investments. Apart from this comes is the share. So what is a share? A share is an unit that has been divided by a company to make some trades. So the name share market refers that it is a type which typically works as a market, something which the rate gets higher when the demand is high, something which the rate gets lower when the demand is low. So shares can be bought and sold privately in the the stock markets. So there are a lot of brokers, just like when it comes to Coimbatore, there are Carvi that has been maintaining so much of clients that they have been making, and there have been a lot of stock market brokers that has been running in Coimbatore. The next we will speak about the primary market and the secondary market. These are the two types of markets. So once a company has to enter into the market, they are making like two types of markets they have to watch for. The first one is the IPO, initial public offering. This is the place where the company has to get into the first opening door of the stock markets. They can only the IPO will be getting into selling the shares and not into buying the shares. But when it comes to secondary market, it is about buying and selling. So there are two types of people who has been getting into these type of stock markets. So something is called as the investor and the trader. So the last thing I would like to say is most of the even the syllabus of the schools and each and everything has changes. The profit always remains the same. Each and every person needs his profit, and that is what we teach here. Thank you.